As a teenager, I was obsessed with playing sports. My dream was to be a professional football player in the NFL. At the age of 16, I was in a car accident. The doctor told me that I was paralyzed from the waist down and that I would never walk again. When I hit rock bottom, that's when the depression really set in. I went from 165 pounds to over 300 pounds. The turning point in my life is when I really thought to make it, not for me, but for my mom, for my family. If I couldn't play football, sports, or one thing I could be was stronger than everybody. And that's what I did. I changed my life from a tragedy to a triumph. So when I was 8th grade, probably about 14 years old, this was 8th grade football, and I am right there. As a teenager, how I was actually outgoing. I like sports. I fell in love with football because growing up, we didn't really have much. We grew up in a trailer, which is nothing wrong with that because we all start somewhere, and then you just focus on bettering yourself. And that was the ultimate goal in my mind. My dream was to be a professional football player in the NFL. Football was a way out of the life that we were living. At the age of 16, I was in a car accident. I was heading to football practice, and my left front tire blew. It just popped. I knew I was going to crash because time slowed down, and all I could think about was to close my eyes and loosen my grip, and I felt the car going around in circles. But all I could hear was the shattering glass and the crushing metal. And the next thing I know, I opened my eyes and was looking at the sky. An ambulance came. They put the neck brace on me, put me on the stretcher, and went to the emergency room. I really didn't know what happened to me. I found out with my mother by my side, the doctor walked in, that he bluntly told me that I was paralyzed from the waist down and that I would never walk again or play football. Then he turned his back on me and he walked out the room. So my dream of being a football star was gone. I was depressed. I hit rock bottom. This was taken like after my accident. When you're down, depressed, you really feel like you have no hope. When you have no hope, then you go to an escape route. My escape route was food. I went from 165 pounds to over 300 pounds. Going back to school was all different because my so-called friends didn't want to be my friends anymore because of the wheelchair. The main supporters is my mom, my dad, my brother Raymond, my other brother. Raymond is my right-hand man to everything. The turning point in my life is when I really thought that there's more to life, to make it, not for me, but for my mom, for my family.
Are we going to the gym today?
Yeah, we gotta go to the gym.
Okay. You ready?
Yep, let's do it. If I couldn't play football, sports, or anything, the one thing I could be was stronger than everybody. And that's what I did. I was thinking I could bench press. And then I started doing powerlifting competitions, and I ended up being a 2-time world powerlifting champion where I got 39th first place and a 2-time world powerlifting champion. At one point I was benching 450 when I weighed 171 pounds. The fall of 2005, I Googled wheelchair bodybuilding, and there was barely anything out there. So then eventually I found the 2006 NPC Wheelchair Nationals, which was in Florida. So then I'm thinking, I'll just go and compete. That's how I was. I was obsessed about anything, and I just did it. One of the highlights of my career, and I take pride on, is getting wheelchair bodybuilding acknowledged as a professional sport. In my bodybuilding career, I've competed against pros over 250 shows around the world. In 2014, I ended up beating all the professional wheelchair bodybuilders around the world, and this gave me the #1 ranking in the world. So this is one of the most prestigious awards of my life. What I hope to accomplish is to show people it's about turning disabilities into possibilities.
I'm super proud of Nick because you can see instant change to anyone that he talks to. Either he brightens up their day or how to improve upon themselves. He helps so many people.
The advice I would give to others that's just starting on the journey, regardless if it's weight loss, if it's depression, the key is do not compare yourself to others. Just live your life. Baby steps. Keep moving forward. Anything's possible. It's just figuring out what you're good at and becoming amazing at it.